Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So Lisa Eldridge has declared it's going to be a Maryland summer and I am so here for it. I have her stunning, gorgeous, brand new collection that pays tribute to Marilyn Monroe's 100th birthday. Happy birthday, Marilyn. And I have the entire special edition collection. I'm going to show you swatches, demos. We're going to have a lot of fun together celebrating all things Marilyn and all things Lisa Eldridge. So without further ado, let's get this party started. All right, so as you can see, we are all decked out for the occasion to celebrate Marilyn's 100th birthday. And I'm so excited to get into this collection. This has a really special meaning to me because not only do we all admire Marilyn Monroe as beauty lovers and as women, but this was the collection that allowed me to meet Lisa Eldridge, the Lisa Eldridge, in person at her pop-up in Soho. I'm going to tell you all the details as I apply this beautiful collection. I'm going to show you pictures and little video clips of the event. It was so much fun. It was just a surreal thing to meet her. She's even more stunning in person and so gracious, so lovely, just an angel. It was a really special experience. I can't wait to tell you about it. But first, let's get into the products. Let's see what the Maryland summer is going to look like. Lisa Eldridge did an entire video explaining this collection and how it came about. I'll link it down below. But in that video, and when I met her, she explained this to me personally. You know, Lisa and I were besties. I can call her by first name, right? Lisa. So my bestie Lisa was telling me that the Marilyn Monroe estate actually approached her to do this collection for the 100th birthday of Marilyn Monroe, what would have been her 100th birthday. She was born on June 1st, 1926. So this video should be coming out maybe a day or two after her birthday, but it's still her birthday month, right? We can still celebrate. So they approached Lisa Eldridge to do this collection, and she was so honored and excited to do this and really wanted to show Marilyn Monroe in her most beautiful and natural state, not the red carpet Marilyn. This collection was inspired by a summer that Marilyn Monroe spent at a place called Amagansett, and that is a place in New York near the Hamptons. And she just spent the summer with her husband, Arthur Miller, just relaxing and enjoying being away from all the press and all the craziness of Hollywood. So in that state, she was really happy and did a couple of photo shoots that are featured on the limited edition boxes that come with the collection. If you purchase this limited edition set, right now it is sold out on the website. I'll let you know if it goes back in stock. But if you make a purchase from Lisa Eldridge, including at least one item from the collection of $100 or more, the total value of the order, you will get this limited edition box behind me, the smaller one right here. And it really is something special and a collector's piece. The entire collection was inspired by Marilyn Monroe's beauty and this summer that she spent at this place in New York. So Lisa Eldridge really wanted to capture Marilyn Monroe's glow and radiance and beauty, her natural beauty. So to that end, she created a new formula. This new formula from Lisa Eldridge is the Elevated Glow Balm Concentrate, and it comes in two shades. These are luxury hot poured highlighters with a concentrated dewy glow finish inspired and named after classic Hollywood lighting styles. So the two shades are Butterfly Light, which is a pearly champagne, and High Key Light, which is a warm bronze. So I'm going to show you both shades right now. Now, I have not tried this yet. I've been good. So this is Butterfly Light, and this is High Key Light. So obviously more of a bronzy shade. From my understanding of how Lisa Eldridge explains this, I probably am not explaining it perfectly, but I'll try my best. The Butterfly Light was a lighting style in like the golden age of Hollywood, where the lighting would hit right here and give you like a butterfly effect to highlight the high points of the cheeks. So you would get this butterfly shape of lighting, so it'd be very flattering. While the high key lighting was a lighting setup that would eliminate any shadows, so it was very flattering. And that is what inspired Lisa Eldridge to create these products. Now, something interesting I didn't know about Marilyn Monroe, she would actually use Vaseline as a primer. So she would have her makeup artist put on copious amounts of Vaseline under foundation, so she would still have that glow under the bright lights. Lisa Eldridge said in her video that she would like to think that Marilyn Monroe would swap out her Vaseline for these highlighters. I would think so. All right, so let's apply it with our fingers collectively. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so let's push back the hair. Should I have worn hair clips? Yes. Did I remember to? No. All right, so now I'm going to dabble. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Now, according to Lisa Eldridge, this is not supposed to be picking up any of your makeup. It's just supposed to leave a very hydrated, glowy, dewy finish on your makeup loving face. I added the makeup loving part. She didn't say that in her video. That's really nice. So I'll let it sit down. That's gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. Now, my bestie Lisa Eldridge did say that you can use a brush. She prefers to use her hands, but if it's good enough for Lisa, it's good enough for me. So I want to use my hands. So pretty. So you see how it just creates a beautiful wet effect on the skin? See that? There are no glitter particles, no shimmer. Very lightweight on the skin. You don't feel like you have anything sticky. This is beautiful for summer. And I'm going to put a little bit on the nose. See? Right there. You know what? I'm going to bring it down the bridge of the nose just to see. Oh, that's pretty. See how subtle it is? It's kind of that lit from within glow. Lisa Eldridge was trying to capture the radiance that Marilyn Monroe had internally and allow us to have a little bit of that glow. That's beautiful. Let me get up close and personal so you could see. So this is Butterfly Light on my nose and on my cheeks. And Lisa said that you can use this on top of foundation, blush, powder, whatever you want to do. It's very flexible. She also loves to use these on the lips. So I'm going to put a little bit on just now just to see how it looks. But you can also put it on top of lipstick. It's pretty. We also have this beautiful high key light shade. Now I kind of want to use it as a bronzer because it's a little bit deep for my skin tone. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get thrown out of the YouTube Academy. I forgot to do proper swatches for these. What would Lisa Eldridge say? So again, so this is the texture. So this is Butterfly Light, 2 swipes on that swatch. And this is High Key Light. So we have Butterfly Light and High Key Light. So for High Key Light, I'm going to take a Victoria Beckham fan brush just because I want to see how this applies on my lighter skin tone. It's pretty. I'm going to kind of use it almost as a bronzer just to give a little bit of a, ooh, ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I love that. So a little bit of a bronzy effect on my skin tone, but still giving that beautiful glow. Okay. But it's not too dark. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit of, something extra. It'll be so glowy by the end of this video. Put a little on Cupid's bow. Now, obviously, if you wanted more impact, you could use your makeup loving fingers to apply. See how that goes. So not that I am advocating for you to buy both, because why would I ever do that? So as your friend, I am here to tell you what's worth it and what's not, right? That's my job here on YouTube. But I'm also partly your enabler and you're mine because you encourage me to buy things too. So it's like a mutual thing between us, right? You always hear me say, why buy one when you can have two? So I'm going to give you justification right here. Butterfly Light you can have for your days where you're not tan yet, right? You're still, enjoying the spring weather where it's not hot and sunny out. But for the days where you're a little bit tanner, or your vacation days, you want to get that bronzy glow, that hey sailor look, you go for the high key light. So theoretically, I could argue for you, enable you to have both because I think there is a purpose for both. I think this formula is absolutely beautiful. I think the glow that it gives, it just melts so seamlessly into the skin. It's not patchy. It's not too glowy. It just gives you that subtle radiance. I'm officially obsessed. I thought the lips were going to be like my favorite, and they still might be. But these are gorgeous. You need these. Not to get dramatic or anything, but these are beautiful. And this is a new formula from the incredible Lisa Eldridge. So I recommend both of these. Even if you're my skin tone or even a little bit lighter, I think you can get away with the deeper one as well. I am extremely impressed with the Elevated Glow Balm Concentrate. Very impressed. So let me just quickly tell you what comes in this beautiful set right here. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, it is sold out on the Lisa Eldridge website. I was able to get mine at the Soho pop-up. But if you're able to get this particular box, you will get the 2 new lipsticks. It comes with the lipstick in Norma Jean, which is a limited edition shade, as well as the new shade Amagansett. You also get 3 lip liners to pair with these lip products, as well as the brand new shade of the Velveteen liquid lip color in Strawberry Blonde, and a Kitten Lash mascara. And also you get 2 shades of the Gloss Embrace lip glosses in the shade Dragon and Ribbon. Unfortunately, I got 2 ribbons, so I'll reach out to customer service. It's really not a big deal, but I just can't show you the Dragon shade of the Gloss Embrace formula, but I do have the lip liner, so I can show you that. Also, I want to show you something cool. So I have a Marilyn Monroe pen from Montblanc, and isn't she beautiful? I love this pen. Now, just want to show you, these shades are almost identical, which I just find so funny. And if you don't know this about Lisa Eldridge, she is like a makeup historian. So she analyzes pigment, she analyzes old makeup, she works with pigment specialists and other historians to really develop the right shades and use the exact same pigments that Marilyn Monroe had in her lipsticks in these formulas. So if you ever listen to Lisa Eldridge's videos, she is a true makeup historian. You will learn so much about the history of makeup, and her passion for makeup and the history of it just shines through when she talks. And when I was talking to her the other day, the way she was going on about the process of doing this collection and the way that she designed it, it was just fascinating to hear her speak about it because she is a true makeup historian. All right, so now let's go with, I think I want to go with the Norma Jean shade. Let's show you that. So in this set, you get the refillable Norma Jean lipstick and you get the refill of Amagansett. But let's start with Norma Jean. So like I said, this is limited edition. It also comes with a beautiful Lisa Eldridge signature there. So as you can see, it's a more of an orangey red. You're supposed to pair this with the Dragon lip liner, which is an existing shade, as well as the gloss in Dragon, but I don't have that. So let's do the lip liner in Dragon. Okay, so this is Norma Jean and this is Dragon. So while I switch out this lipstick so I can show you the other shade, let me tell you a little bit about my experience. So Lisa Eldridge threw this event for her Emerald members, which was so kind of her. It was free of charge to go. And she had this event to celebrate her Manhattan Soho pop-up and to celebrate also the Marilyn collection. It was featured at the pop-up. They had this cute little vanity set up the way Marilyn would have had her vanity set up, and old photos and artifacts. It was really cool, actually. Then they had a whole wall of all of Lisa's work, different models that she's done, their makeup for, magazine shoots, things like that. So when I walked in, she was right there. Lisa Eldridge herself was right there. And I kind of almost passed out for a second because I was like, that can't be her. She's just talking to people like at the front door. She's got to be like, I don't know, near a red carpet or something, or like, I don't know. It's just Lisa Eldridge. You don't think she's just going to be standing by the front door greeting people. But she was. All right, let's swatch this lipstick while I'm talking. Ooh, so much more of a pinky shade. Now this shade was inspired by a photograph of Marilyn Monroe in which she has a carnation in her hand. I'll put that up. That's on the inside of the box, this box right here. So you can see these shades are quite different. Now I'm pairing this with the shade Ribbon for the lip liner. So that is Ribbon right there. So we have Norma Jean and Amagansett. And we have Dragon and Ribbon. So anyway, back to the story time. I walk in and she's there. And I'm like stalking her, like saying like, can I say hello? What are we doing here? She's talking to somebody else. I kind of just stood there awkwardly. And she comes over and she shakes my hand. And I'm like, this is Lisa Eldridge I'm talking to. What do I do? And I complimented her on the new collection. And she just went into the most wonderful story of how the collection started and how she got involved and how the Marilyn Monroe estate contacted her to do this. It was actually very interesting to hear. So I'm just going in with the Dragon lip liner. This is the Enhance and Define Lip Pencil. Oh, I should probably not talk while I'm putting lip liner on. I decided to stop the story time while I'm applying lip liner because if I continue, it'll be in places on my face it doesn't belong. So I'll continue story time in a moment. But here we go. That is Dragon. So now we're going to take Norma Jean and apply that, if I could find it. And I got it on my white shirt. Great. So typical. Okay, here we go. I'm making Marilyn proud, I can tell you that. So now I'm just going to take the Dragon lip liner, just clean it up a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Now, I normally don't like a shade like this on myself, but this is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Let me get up close and personal so you can see. So this is a Norma Jean shade, up close and personal. What do we think? I think she's beautiful. This is a really special shade. It's red, but it has that orangey tone to it. It's perfect. It's gorgeous. I wish I could look as effortless as Marilyn does in that picture, just laughing. I'm not there yet, but I think this is a beautiful Marilyn shade. It's absolutely stunning. This is beautiful. I didn't think I was going to like this on myself. What a beautiful shade. It's very unique. It's really pretty. I'm so happy right now. I love this. Now, Lisa does, my bestie Lisa, I can call her that, right? She does recommend trying on the Glow Balm on your lip. So I'm going to try a little bit of that just in the center there. Yeah, that's it. See? Just adds a little bit of something. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love this. I don't want to take this off, but I have to, but I don't want to. Sadly, I will take this off. But let me finish telling you my meeting Lisa Eldridge story before I take this off. So we were talking all about the Marilyn collection. And at one point she was like, by the way, I really love your eyeshadow. And I was like, oh my gosh, Lisa Eldridge likes my eyeshadow. And I said, oh, thank you so much. It's your palette. It's Desert Gleam. She's like, I know. I've been admiring it the whole time we've been talking. What? Shut up. What? What? She was admiring my eyeshadow. Lisa Eldridge, the Lisa Eldridge was admiring my eyeshadow. I almost died. I almost died. I almost needed an ambulance. I almost died right there in Soho. Okay? Lisa Eldridge liked my eyeshadow. So nothing else that day could have upset me. Nothing else could have gone wrong. All was good in the world because Lisa Eldridge liked my eyeshadow. I was like, can I hug you? And she's like, of course. She is just an angel. She was so kind, so lovely. People were crying, meeting her. Everyone was coming up to me like, girl, I was so nervous. I was like, me too. She was so nice. And her team was just lovely. Everybody was so excellent there. And the products looked beautiful. The displays were gorgeous. And they had a section where you could like try on the makeup and get shade matched and all that. I wanted to get shade matched for a couple things, but I just ran out of time. But I will go back. The pop-up will be at 119 Spring Street in Soho until at least November. It possibly could go to December, but as of now, it will be there till November. So if you're in the New York area and you would like to go to the pop-up, I highly recommend it. Again, it's at 119 Spring Street. If you want to go, I would not wait past November if you really want to see it, just in case it's not there past then, but I would highly recommend you go. It is an amazing experience. And I'm so happy that Lisa, through this event for our Emerald members, it really shows how much she cares about her customers and just her customers' experience. And she was just nothing but lovely and just wonderful. So it was a really special day. And I'm so glad that I got this collection to commemorate that memory. It will always be something as a highlight for me in my life that I got to meet her and that she was so wonderful. Okay. So now I'm going to take this off and we're going to try on our other lip shades. And then I think I'm going to throw on these balms on my eyelids a little bit just to give it a little bit of extra something, a little oomph, a little Marilyn glow. Okay. I will be right back. Why do I have a feeling that this is going to be my lip color for the summer? I just have that feeling. Do I look like Marilyn yet? So pretty. Thank you, Lisa, for making such a beautiful shade. All right, so I have removed Norma Jean from my lips, very sadly. And now we are going to move on to Amagansett. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. I've done worse on this channel, so I'm close enough, I hope. So let us swatch out our lipstick. Take this out. I do have another refillable lipstick over there, but it's being used as a prop right now, so we're going to leave it there. Let me know in the comments down below if you like my little Marilyn setup. Right. So pretty. Now let us take the lip liner in the shade Ribbon, Professional Mirror Out. I'm just doing a little bit of shading because why not? Okay. So that is the shade Ribbon. We're going to put the cap on so I don't mess it up. Not that that's ever happened before. And now we're going to apply the lipstick. If you've never tried Lisa's lipstick formula, it's so good. So definitely more of a pinky shade, not that orange undertone from Norma Jean. But I love them equally. They're so beautiful. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit with lip liner. So pretty. It's definitely giving Marilyn vibes. What do you think? As you can see, this stained my hand. This particular shade, more than the Norma Jean, has a little bit of a stain to it. Lisa did say that in her video on the collection. Let's get up close and personal so you can see. So this is the shade Amagansett from Lisa Eldridge. What do you think? It's so pretty though. And now I want to take ribbon in the Gloss Embrace formula and just put on the bottom. That's what Lisa Eldridge did in her video. Oh my gosh. It's kind of in that vintage vibe, but modern. It's a modern take on a classic vibe. I love it. So beautiful. Which shade do you like better? I personally can't tell. Norma Jean is a little bit different than what I normally wear. I don't normally go towards a red lipstick with an orange undertone. I thought this was going to be my favorite, but I don't know now. They're both beautiful. Let me get up close and personal so you could just see how the ribbon lip gloss looks on here. So pretty. I think you need both shades. I'm just saying. Like I always say, why only have one when you can have two? This is that kind of situation. They're two totally different shades. Totally. You can't have one and not the other, right? All kidding aside, like I said, if you've never tried the Lisa Eldridge Rouge Experience lipsticks, in my opinion, you're missing out. It's a beautiful formula. It's creamy, long-lasting. It's just gorgeous. It just doesn't show texture on your lips. It's really beautiful. And they are refillable, which is great. But these two shades are really special. If you're interested in the Norma Jean shade, it is limited edition. This shade is not, but I think you need both. I'm kind of leaning towards Norma Jean as my favorite, but I don't know. I think I'm just so surprised that a shade like that would work on me, but I think it's because Lisa's formula is so beautiful and silky smooth. That's why it worked. But let me know in the comments down below, which shade is your favorite, Norma Jean or Amagansett? And aren't you proud of me for somewhat pronouncing Amagansett right? Because that was my biggest fear filming this video. Actually, when I saw the name of the shade, I was like, oh my goodness, there's another name I can't pronounce, but hopefully I got it somewhat right. And I'm pretty proud. And I think Marilyn will be proud of me too. So let me know in the comments down below, out of the two shades, which one is your favorite? So I have to admit, I'm getting a little sad because we are on our last product for this collection, but this has been so much fun. I'm so enjoying myself, and I cannot wait to continue wearing the different lipsticks and also this balm. I feel like this is going to be my summer look. I can feel it. Okay. So now let's try this. This is the Velveteen Liquid Lip Color in the shade Strawberry Blonde. This is a new shade. Swatch it for you. And you were supposed to pair this, or the suggested pairing, I should say, is with the Enhance and Define Lip Pencil in the shade Enchantment. I saw this on one of the girls at the pop-up the other day, and it looked stunning on her. So I'm excited to try this. Let us line our lips with Enchantment. But the experience of meeting Lisa was just so cool. And the pop-up. See, I shouldn't talk when I'm doing this, but I want to talk. I did a little bit of shading just for fun. Now we're going to apply our last product. So sad. Now, Lisa Eldridge often uses her lip products as blush. I'm not going to do that today because I already have blush on. I would have applied a little bit of a deeper blush or more blush, but I didn't want it to conflict with the lip color since we were trying different shades. So this is buildable. Oh, come on, that's pretty. That is so perfecting on the lips. It's not sticky. I never tried this formula from Lisa Eldridge, so I'm so excited to have this. Let's get up close and personal, then I'm going to build it up for a little bit more Marilyn essence. Okay, so this is Strawberry Blonde. This is pretty. What do we think? I feel like this shade is like the perfect combination between the two lipstick shades because it has that little bit of like a tiny bit maybe orange undertone, but also the pink from the Amagansett shade. Ooh, pretty. All right, I'm going to build it up a little bit more because I want to. Now, this is supposed to be very, very long lasting. I've never tried this formula, but I have no reason to doubt Lisa. You know, my buddy, my best friend, my makeup bestie. You need this too. Look how beautiful that is. Like there's no imperfections in my lips. Not that there were any before, but I'm kidding, there are a lot. But this formula is really beautiful. Again, one more up close and personal look before I give you my final thoughts. So this is Strawberry Blonde. What do we think? I also quickly want to take the Butterfly light shade. Just want to pop that on the eye. It's pretty. Just for a little something extra. And even just throwing on high key light on top of that too. Just to give it a little bit of a dewiness on the eye. Okay, so we are now gathered here for my final thoughts. If you couldn't tell already, I love this collection. I think it is probably one of the most special releases of 2026. Obviously, Marilyn Monroe is an icon for women, for beauty lovers, for actresses, for so many different groups of society. And only Lisa Eldridge could really do Marilyn Monroe justice, just because of the makeup expert that she is, the makeup historian that she is, the makeup lover that she is. She pays so much attention to detail. She really is just such a master at her craft. And you can tell how much passion she has for this just by the way she speaks about it and the amount of detail that she puts into her products. And she just has a genuine love for makeup and just making women feel their best. And I just think that this collection is such a special tribute to Marilyn Monroe and also bringing that Marilyn Monroe essence and that glow that Marilyn Monroe had into the modern age and kind of accessible for us all. Now, if you're wondering which products you should get, I recommend all of them. I think that the Norma Jean shade is a really special shade. If you don't like orangey red lipsticks, I would still encourage you to try it. I think even if you're somebody like me, I don't go towards orangey red lipsticks. It's just not my thing. But because of Lisa's formula, it comes off beautifully. And the shade is just such a special shade. I think next I would recommend this Velveteen liquid lip color in the shade Strawberry Blonde. I feel like it's just a beautiful, bold lip. For someone like me who doesn't like a bold lip necessarily, this is so flattering and it's something I will definitely wear and love to wear. I think it's really special. And then the Amagansett lipstick is equally as beautiful as the other two. It is so stunning. If you like more of a pink undertone to your lipstick, it's absolutely stunning. But you really can't go wrong with any of them. And I think it is a very special and unique collection. I also love how Lisa Eldridge incorporated some of her existing shades into the line so that, if you already have those shades, you don't have to buy a new lip liner or new lip gloss. You can use some of your Lisa Eldridge favorites to pair with these beautiful new lip shades. If you're a lipstick fan, if you're a Marilyn Monroe fan, if you're a makeup enthusiast, I recommend all the different lip products in the line, all the different shades, and the Norma Jean one, especially since it's limited edition. And as far as the new Glow Bombs, I love them. I think they're beautiful. I think you can have use for both. If I had to pick a favorite shade, I might go with the Butterfly Light, but I love them both. And I think that both would serve a purpose in your makeup loving collection. All in all, I think this is a very special collection. I think Lisa Eldridge, of course, did a phenomenal job. No one would ever doubt that she would. But I'm just so happy with all the different pieces from the collection and how it tied to a very special memory of me meeting Lisa. Just a highlight of my year, and it just will be something that I always look back on and smile because I just admire her so much. And I'm such a fan of hers, and as a makeup enthusiast, it was like a pinch me moment. She was just lovely. So thank you so much for watching. I want to know your thoughts. What did you think of the collection? What was your favorite piece? What are you most interested in? Are you a Marilyn Monroe fan? Are you a Lisa Eldridge fan like we all are? Just let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And let me know if you have any questions about formulas, colors, anything like that. I would like to help you with your selection from this collection. And yes, that rhymed. I didn't plan it. It just came up. I promise. But I plan to use that phrase in the future because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But thank you so much for your time today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Everything will be linked down below in case you want to try out any of this beautiful collection for yourself. I highly encourage you to do so. Let me know if you have any questions. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Oh, and by the way, have a wonderful Marilyn summer.